Today we will have a look at the new teachers at Archer City ISD, as well as the PALS program and cross-country runners. These stories and more on the October 5th edition of the Win News.
Good afternoon. I'm Kaden Ritchie.
And I'm Cassidy Marin.
Archer City ISD started the year with 8 new teachers and coaches. Here is Serenity Jones with our first spotlight on the new faculty members.
What do you coach?
I coach football. I'm the defensive coordinator, basketball, and I'll be the head golf coach.
What brought you to Archer City?
When I got here to see the kids, there's a lot of great kids here, and boys, girls alike, and that's what brought me to Archer City.
How is Archer treating
That
you?
everybody's been great. People are people, but the kids have been amazing. I've been very pleased with the kids more than
Thanks, Trinity. It's interesting to learn about the new coaches and teachers.
On Tuesday, the yearbook staff was notified that they had received the Gold Level National Yearbook Program of Excellence Award for the year of 2022 to 2023. They received their banner at Jostens Fall Premiere, where they were working on this year's book.
Seniors, photo orders are due by next Tuesday, the 10th, to Miss Cox. Fall retakes will be 9 to 9:30 next Thursday morning. Any seniors who want retakes need to talk to Miss Cox by Wednesday.
The Elementary Fall Festival will be held October 18th from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. in front of the school. It will feature games, a cakewalk, and hot dogs.
Instead of a homecoming parade, Archer City will be doing a pep rally tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the gym. The theme is black and gold. The homecoming queen coordinations ceremony will be held before the game at 6:30 at the Wildcat Stadium. Queen nominees are Zoe Bates, Cassidy Marin, JC Holly, and Stephanie Zabram-Roy.
Juniors are hosting the homecoming meal this Sunday. Tickets are on sale or can be purchased at the door for $10 each. The meal will include pulled pork sandwiches, sides, desserts, and tea. There will also be a silent auction following the meal.
Principal Amy Huseman said that ACISD appreciates Bill Johnny and these elementary students for keeping the building safe and clean. She also wants to give a shout out to all the middle school library helpers who volunteer during their lunch recess.
Band director Anthony Flores wants to recognize senior Artem Clay, who earned a chair in the UIL Region Jazz Band.
There is quite a lot going on at the school. Another group involved is the PALS class, which is an elective course for juniors and seniors. With more on the program, here is Brooke Smith.
The PAL program has been around Archer City for over 30 years.
PALS, it stands for Peer Assisted Leadership. We have juniors and seniors that go over to the elementary. We have pre-K Monday and Tuesday and kindergarten Wednesday and Thursday. And the big kids help them with an activity, and then we go outside and we play and we build a bond and a relationship with these little kids that maybe they don't get at home, or maybe they just need a little extra love.
Coach England encourages students to be in the PAL program.
I encourage people to be in PALS, number one, because it builds a lifelong bond. These little kids look up to you. They see you in the hallways. They see you playing sports. They see you around town, and they always are like, oh, there's my pal. Oh, there's my pal. And it just makes you feel good to see a little kid look up to you and give them a big hug, and it just builds a relationship and kind of helps the older kids have some sense of responsibility, and it just gives those younger kids a relationship with someone that they probably would never have.
Students like different aspects of being a PAL.
I wanted to be in PALS because I want to influence a little kid's life and hopefully change it for the better.
I wanted to be in PALS because I personally work well with children, since I have actually babysit since I was about 10 years old, with kids of almost all ages, from newborns to I say about 8 years old.
Students explain what PALS means to them.
We get to the classrooms and we do a worksheet and teach them letters and numbers depending on what they're working on now.
Normally we go outside or go in the power room.
We go outside, and if it's raining outside, we go into the power room.
Students say that it's important for people to be in PALs.
It's a great learning experience for the kids and also myself.
I think that people should be in PALs because it's just like a good experience to like have.
For WIN News, this is Brooke Smith.
Thanks, Brooke.
I know I enjoyed being in PALS last year.
Me too. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was. And now to the sports corner.
I'm Trent Howarth. Cross country district meet is next week. More with Maddie Nicholson and Ren Adams.
The cross-country team is preparing for their district meet.
Practicing every morning, running the golf course.
We practice every morning. We get up early when it's nice and cool, and we'll just run around. We will run at the golf course, and we'll do about 3 miles every day.
I run on my own time, and plus I go to the cross-country practices to help me get better at it.
I'm practicing a lot more. I'm going to try to run like 6 miles a day so I can be prepared for the Seymour meet.
Just running inside and outside of school.
Students explain how cross-country affects their school lives.
It doesn't affect any of my friends, but it makes my schedule a little tight.
It doesn't affect me in my grades, but people support me in it, and I'm really glad to do cross country.
It makes me wake up earlier in the morning, and which means I still sleep at the same time, so that's really affecting me that much.
It makes it a lot harder because I don't really have time outside of school or in it to really focus on a lot of things. So I have to get up a lot earlier, 4:30 most mornings.
It doesn't really affect me at all. It's just...
The athletes share with us how they feel they are doing this year.
A little better than I did last year.
I can definitely do better. I'm improvement. Trying to improve every day, lower my times.
This is my first year, and I'm doing okay.
I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing better.
I definitely should have started earlier because I'm not fast.
Coach Kyle explains how he thinks the cross-country team is doing this year.
I think we'll be pretty successful as far as, especially with the junior high and boys and girls. Both those groups have really been training hard. They've done well. The varsity groups, we haven't got as much training as I wish we could because of injuries in football and things like that. So I'm still a little up there on how they'll do, but hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll do well. Coaching cross country is a lot of fun. I enjoy seeing the kids improve with their times every meet we go to, and hopefully we can just keep improving and do well at district. Well, I was asked if I ever had done cross country before, and I ran in high school, and I was pretty successful, made the regionals and all that. So I have a background as far as running long distance, and I think that's helped.
WIN News, this is Maddie Nicholson and Ren Adams.
The cross country meet will be on Wednesday at Seymour. The junior high and JV play tonight at Elettra starting at 4:30 p.m. Tomorrow the varsity football team will play at Elettra at home starting at 7 p.m. High school volleyball also playing at home against Olney. Saturday with JV at 10 a.m. and varsity following. All volleyball teams will be playing in Archer on Monday against Quanah starting at 1 o'clock. Everyone else will be playing. That's all for this week's sports news.
Thank you, Trent.
Don't forget, there is no school next Monday the 8th.
That's it for this edition of the WIN News.
Have a great rest of your day, Archer City.